everyone, and welcome to a new series I'm going to be starting on my channel. Now, first of all, if you're wondering where Britain Walder is, it's not going to be happening. I got so fed up with it, the bandits constantly killing me, and to be honest, I think this mod might actually be more fun for you guys to watch. It's légal, some of you might know it, and it means eagle in French, and after the eagles that the soldiers carried, and because the emperor referred to his soldiers as being eagles, but that's besides the point. And it's basically the single player version for Napoleonic Wars. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to make a French guy, if it launches the game. Yeah, is it doing anything? Wait. The year is 1809, and the Corsican-born Napoleon Bonaparte sits on the throne of the French Empire. Napoleon's reign as ruler of France has been a period of almost perpetual war with some nation or another, and indeed, France now finds itself, now an Australian, engulfed by bitter fighting in the Iberian Peninsula. Recognizing an opportunity to reclaim land and the status it lost in the previous wars, Austria, though it has sent no official declaration of war, launched armies at France's allies in Bavaria, Italy, and Poland. I'm going German, I don't know what the hell is this accent, but whatever. With Napoleon in Paris, command of the French forces in Bavaria has fallen on the shoulders of Marshal Berthier, Napoleon's chief of staff. Meanwhile, an alliance with Spain reading is not working today. Meanwhile, an alliance of Spain, Portugal, and Britain tries desperately to check France's advance into Portugal and southern Spain. Continue. Select your character's sex. I will be a male, because females did not really have much rights, and they did not command armies. While you were a child, your father was a soldier. As a child, your family scrabbled out a meager living from your father's wages as a sergeant in the army. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. Your father could teach you few things besides fighting. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a hunter's assistant. As a boy growing out of childhood, you lived with and learned from an expert woodsman, learning every detail of the operation of a firelock, as well as how to survive without reliance on any other person. Before long, you could build a shelter from nothing and tumble a moving buck at 300 yards. Oh, impressive. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a military student. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way, you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You enrolled in a military academy. There you learned tactics and drill, as well as less military matters of language and what's expected of a military gentleman. Although your education often strayed far from things useful on the battlefield, you became a natural leader of men. From your fellow students, you learned the arts of stomaching drink, and throwing punches, useful skills for an officer. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge. My father was killed. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to live, with the rage burning brightly in your heart. You want vengeance, you want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Right. Okay, I'm going to stop doing my French accent now because I think I've managed to insult about half of the people watching and pretty much most of the globe. Right, so yeah, I'm going to quit without saving, and I know how to do all this. I've played Mount Blade before. So, I'm going to call myself Adrien Vollatten. Adrien Vollatten. Iron Flesh. Prison Management. What are the 2, 3 into there. Okay, so I want power strike's going to be quite useful. Weapon master, riding, athletic, pathfinding is useful. Surgery, those are both useful. Tactics, don't really need that. Tracking, trainer, I do. Oh, I've got 2 trainer. Got one into looting and leadership's 3. Engineer, don't really need that. First aid. I'm gonna be using muskets and one-handed weapons. Okay, allons-y. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders. To rotate the head, click on it and drag the mouse. Okay, so the skin I am happy with. Now we will make a French-looking face. Okay, maybe I will do the hair first. That is not very French. Now that, no, 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 too shabby. No, not very French. No. Too much like a monk. Maybe that's something. Don't really want sideburns. That looks more French. Oh, hold on, I want something which is a bit longer on the back, but only like a. Yeah, we can move his thing. No. How does this? So change the hair color, make it lighter. French people are they like light brown hair quite often, aren't they? I'm gonna change the hair. Oh come on, I need to start making a choice. Yeah, that'll do. That's quite a French moustache. Ah oui. Allons-y. He's gonna be quite young actually. I'll just randomize some of this. Put that in. Actually, let's just press randomize. No, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. What are these faces? Okay, that just looks terrifying. That looks that's the least terrifying. These people look like Draco could have created them. Oh, man. Reset. Okay. That's quite a French skin. No. Colour. That's my Facebook going off. Maybe. Say, oh, I'm gonna change the skin. Ugh, eyebrow position. Eye shape. Okay. Eye to eye distance. Eyelids. Oh dear. Eye depth. Eye width. That's it. Okay, that looks fun. Alright then. Whether seeking adventure or driven from your own bywhere, you find yourself traveling Europe. Whatever your reasons, you find yourself weary from the road and decided to stop and look for a tavern in Paris, capital of the French Empire. Your coach entered Paris via the Rue de l'Hôtel Dieu, an ancient road that afforded you occasional glimpses of the gardens of le Palais des Tuileries. Tuileries? I think it's something like that. The part of the city you passed through was fairly wealthy, and became increasingly tightly packed and bustling with trade as you drew nearer and nearer the Seine. The quays along the Seine were packed from one edge to the other with aggressive merchants and their prey. You were spared by virtue of being in a vehicle. You are exhausted by the time you find an inn in Paris, France, and as you stumble sleepily towards the stairs to the bedroom floor, you pass by the bar and bump into a man. He's drunk and well dressed, and was about to put him back another drink before you spilled it all over him. You have spilt my drink, you rat. What have you got to say for yourself? I'd say I spared you further embarrassment, you tosspot. You blackguard, you rat, you dog. You'll pay for this, you will, and I'll guarantee that. I'll have satisfaction, oh my god, I will. Find yourself a second and meet me outside town tomorrow morning. My second will retrieve you shortly after dawn. Remember, he'll be under orders to prop you if he sees the authorities. A man in a black coat who's been standing in the shadows watching the events unfold steps towards you and offers his services as your second. You had little choice but to accept. He introduces himself as La Roche, and he said he could provide the necessary weapons. You went to your room, this time without ruining any drinks, and attempted to sleep. Nervousness about the morning, however, kept you awake for most of the night. Shortly after dawn, La Roche and the other man's second arrived and took you to the meeting place. Okay, I'll probably do this bit. Your opponent has left it up to you to decide the manner of the duel. Will it be pistols or swords? Pistols it is. Very well, pistols it is. Stand your ground and hold your fire until I give the command. If no one is hit, we'll reload and try again. Remember to keep a steady hand. Ah oui. Ah. You failed, monsieur. You are dead, monsieur. Oui. Adrien Vollatten as his first victim. Anyway, La Roche. I suppose the less frivolous duel he'll be having, the fool. I must congratulate you on your victoire. Perhaps you should go get some rest now. You've earned it. Merci beaucoup. Victorious in your duel, you return to your inn. Going German again. And attempt to get some rest, putting the unfortunate matter behind you. When you awake a few hours later, the duel seemed a distant memoir and you had nearly pushed it from your mind when a knock came suddenly on your door. Merde. La Roche.
Greetings, I trust you've rested well.
I slept fine.
It's good to hear. You'll need your strength in a place like this. Anyway, I didn't come here to make small talk. No, I'm here to come clean with you.
I can't be bothered to read all this. Alright, so we'll get started on this in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode of Legal, mod for an, Mountain Blade. So yeah, see you in the next one. Adieu.